Today we are going to start with the next part of the chapter P block elements. Today we will talk about next group, group 17, that is halogens. Members of this group are fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine and astatine. Word halogens means salt producers. All the members of this group are members of salts. So these are called halogens. The outer electronic configuration of these elements is Ns2Np5. Occurrence. Fluorine and chlorine are abundant while bromine and iodine are less. Fluorine is mainly present as insoluble fluorides. For example, calcium fluoride, cereulite, fluorapatite. In small quantities, it is also present in soil, river, water plants, bones and teeth of animals. Seawater contains chlorides, bromides and iodides of sodium, potassium, magnesium and calcium. But mainly it is sodium chloride. Certain forms of marine life contain iodine in their systems. For example, seaweeds. It contains up to 0.5% of iodine. Then Chile saltpeter, which contains up to 0.2% of sodium iodate. Now trends in its properties. Atomic and ionic radii. Halogens have smallest atomic radii in their respective periods because of maximum nuclear charge. The atomic radii increases from fluorine to iodine because of increase in number of shells. Then ionization enthalpy. They have very little tendency to lose electrons. So they have very high values of ionization enthalpies. And ionization enthalpy, however, decreases down the group. Electronegativity. They have very high electronegative values. Electronegativity decreases down the group and fluorine is the most electronegative element in the periodic table. Electron gain enthalpy. Halogens have maximum negative values of electron gain enthalpies in the corresponding periods. This is because atoms of these elements have only one electron less from the stable noble gas configuration. Down the group, it goes on becoming less and less negative. Then, melting and boiling points. Their melting and boiling point increases down the group. Color. Most of the halogens are colored due to absorption of radiations in the visible region. It results in excitation of outer electrons to higher energy level, which is responsible for the color. Oxidation states. Common oxidation state of all halogens is -1. However, chlorine, bromine and iodine also show +1, +3, +5 and +7 oxidation states. Higher oxidation states are applicable with halogens and oxygen only. And +4, +5, 6 oxidation states also occur, but these occur in case of oxides and oxoacids of chlorine and bromine. Fluorine shows only -1 oxidation state as it is the most electronegative element. Chemical reactivity. Halogens are highly reactive. They react with metals and nonmetals to form their halides. Reactivity, however, decreases down the group. Because of the ready acceptance of an electron, they are strong oxidizing agents also. Fluorine being the most. It oxidizes even other halide ions in the solution. For example, you can see fluorine with other halide ions gives us fluorides and halogen. Chlorine can oxidize Br and I only. So, chlorine on reaction with bromide or iodide gives chloride ions with bromine or iodine, whereas bromine can only oxidize iodide ions. The relative oxidizing power of halogens can further be illustrated by their reaction with water. Fluorine on reaction with water forms HF, releasing oxygen. Chlorine and bromine on reaction with water forms HX and HOX. Iodide ions can be oxidized by oxygen in acidic medium. It is, you can see this reaction is just the reverse of this reaction, the reaction of water with fluorine. It is just the reverse of this reaction. Anomalous behavior of fluorine. High ionization enthalpy, electronegativity and electrode potential, small ionic and covalent radii, small melting and boiling point, small enthalpy of bond dissociation and electron gain enthalpy. This anomalous behavior is due to small size, high electronegativity, low bond dissociation enthalpy, and non-availability of d orbitals. Most of the reactions of fluorine are exothermic because of strong bond formed by it with other element. It forms only one oxoacid because it can exist in only one oxidation state, whereas other halogens form number of oxoacids. Hydrogen fluoride is a liquid due to strong hydrogen bonding. Reactivity towards hydrogen. All halogens react with hydrogen forming halides of type HX. These dissolve in water to form hydrohalic acids. Their acidic character increases down the group and stability decreases down the group. Both these factors are related to bond dissociation enthalpy. Its bond dissociation enthalpy decreases down the group. Reactivity towards oxygen. Halogens form many oxides with oxygen, but most of them are unstable. Fluorine forms two oxides, OF2 and O2F2. But both these oxides are called fluorides rather than oxides because fluorine is more electronegative than oxygen. Out of these two, only OF2 is thermally stable. Both of them are well-known fluorinating agents. O2F2 can oxidizes plutonium to plutonium fluoride. Chlorine, bromine and iodine form oxides in various oxidation states from +1 to +7. The order of their stability of these oxides is iodides most stable, then chloride and then bromide. Chlorine also forms Cl2O, ClO2, Cl2O6 and Cl2O7. All of them are reactive oxidizing agents. ClO2 is also used as bleaching agent for paper pulp, textiles and in water treatment. Bromine oxides Br2O, BrO2, BrO3, these are least stable and exist only at low temperature. These are also powerful oxidizing agents. Iodine oxides I2O4, I2O5, I2O7 are insoluble solids and decompose on heating. I2O5 is very good oxidizing agent. Reactivity towards metals. Halogens react with metals to form metal halides. The ionic character of these metal halides decreases in this order. Metal fluorides are most ionic, then chlorides, bromides, and then iodides. Halides in higher oxidation state will be more covalent than those in lower oxidation state. Means SnCl4 is more covalent than SnCl2, PbCl4 is more covalent than PbCl2 and so on. Reactivity of halogens with other halogens. Halogens combine among themselves to form a number of compounds known as interhalogen compounds. These may be of type XX-, XX-3, XX-5 and XX-7, where X is larger in size and electropositive and X dash is smaller in size and electronegative. Here are some examples. ClF, it is linear in shape. IF3, T-shaped. IF5, square pyramidal. And IF7, it is pentagonal bipyramidal. Preparation of interhalogen compounds. Interhalogen compounds can be prepared by direct combination of or by the action of halogen on lower interhalogen compounds. For example, chlorine and fluorine can combine to form ClF or ClF3. If both are taken in equal volumes at 437 Kelvin, product will be ClF. If fluorine is taken in excess temperature 273, then product is ClF3. Similarly, equimolar quantities of iodine and chlorine will form ICl. If chlorine is taken in excess, you will get ICl3. Similarly, you can get BRF3 and BRF5. Properties of some interhalogen compounds. Here is a table where type of interhalogen compound, examples, physical state and structures are given, like XX-3, ClF3, BRF3, IF3 and ICl3. All of them are bent T-shaped structure. You can calculate the structure using Weisshapper theory. Central atom halogen has 7 valence electrons. Out of those 7, 3 have been shared by the other halogen and 4 electrons left will form 2 lone pairs. So, central halogen atom will be surrounded by 3 bond pairs and 2 lone pairs. The 2 lone pairs will occupy equatorial position, so the shape will be T. Similarly, XX-5, IF5, BRF5, ClF5, their structures will be square pyramidal and IF7 will be pentagonal bipyramidal. All these are covalent molecules, diamagnetic in nature. more reactive than the halogens itself because XX bond is weaker than XX bond in halogens except FF bond. All of them undergo hydrolysis. XX plus water will form HX plus HOX. Interhalogen compounds are very useful fluorinating agents. ClF3 and BrF3 are used for the production of uranium fluoride in, in the enrichment of uranium 235. You can see the reaction. Uranium on reaction with ClF3 forms UF6 and ClF. Thank you.